So what we're talking about today really is the arm travel. So in the backswing, making sure the arm doesn't go too what I call deep. And then in transition from that position, making sure the arm doesn't move out and away too much. So feeling that the arm stays out in front of our body, changes direction ever so slightly and shallows and works down into a very strong delivery position. That is what we're looking for today. So in essence, making sure the arm, lead arm in particular, stays out in front of us in the backswing as we turn. Let it compress into our chest as we change direction. We call it kind of like a stretch shortened cycle where the arm just kind of compresses into our pec as we start down to give us that beautiful shape and transition. My swing naturally doesn't do this, so it's something I have to work on. So I will try and demonstrate this to my best of ability, but we're going to share with you in 1 second a little training aid device you can make to help give you the sensations and feel and the feedback when you're practicing, more importantly. Initially, let's just take 2 rods, very simple visuals. We'll place one at a pretty straight direction away from the golf ball, and we'll place one at an angle more from the inside. And let's say it's about a 20-30 degree angle, somewhere along that line. So the idea now would be these rods in the backswing. We're going to try and feel like our arm matches up with the outer rod, the one obviously on the ball to target line. And in the downswing, we're trying to create that slight shift. So the plane has a slight shift to it as we start down. And just gently make some swings away initially where we feel we do that. Don't worry too much about contact. Just try and feel you get that shift. And you'll see there with the ball flight, there's a little bit of draw spin on that ball, just by me concentrating that little shift. Again, not doing this at full power, just really focusing on positions and change and movement as opposed to full golf shots. But I would want you to build that up. Maybe 5 or 10 that speed, and then go to full speed after that. And then maybe 5 or 10 slower, and full speed again after that. So a percentage of shots in slow speed, really focusing on the movement, and then go to full speed. So most golfers will kind of do the opposite. Pin backswing, over downswing. And when they do that, they very much get then that slice shape, pull shape to the shots, and glancing blows through impact. So we very much don't want to see that. So what we're going to use to give some feedback is a ball. You can use a smart ball or whatever ball you want to use. And we're going to strap it to our arm just here. So very, very simply, ball strapped to the arm, and we're going to use this for feedback. So what we're going to do now is, in the backswing, just position this alongside our chest. In the backswing, we want very little contact between our chest and the ball. If I crush this into my chest, we'll start to see that pressure change on the ball between that and my body. So it stays away from my chest, then in downswing, feel that pressure, feel like it pushes into my chest, into the pecs as we start down. So initially, practice swings doing this is grand. Kind of freedom, pressure. Also, obviously, for the length of backswing, we can see where it gets to in relation to my chin. If I had a really long backswing, it would crash into my chin. So keep the swing nicely to the side, change direction. So practice swings initially, then go to shots where we feel we do exactly the same thing. And again, it gives us that swing shape we're looking for. All great players, the hand path moves like this during the downswing. It moves from that slightly more upright position to a lower position on the way down. So this gives me that feedback, and it gives me that task-led exercise to challenge me to do the right moves to make my swing very dynamic. As soon as that club starts working behind me more, the more the forces and torque work in the shaft and the club head to generate more speed and a more natural release. So therefore, more natural golf swings and better golf. So I love things that give us some feedback and a feel. Obviously, if I'm with you as a coach one-on-one, I can give you that feedback per swing. This is your coach. This is your AI coach to help you play better golf.